You's a nasty bitch. America is a crazy ass place, bro.
Why is it a problem? You know what I'm saying? Like,
why is it a problem that she slept with 1,000 men? Hell no, that means they right there and edging themselves and going in. Hell no, fuck.
You know I'm stone cold and Steve Austin. You know it's big racks when I'm talking. I got that water on me like a faucet. I wear the trap till it's exhausted. These Gucci shoes, watch how you walking. Get fresh, getting dressed in the car.
Hey, say, man, this is Jump Around Podcast, where we jump from here there to a little bit of everywhere. And we back one more again with my boy Tommy. What's going on, gang?
Man, what's going on, dude? I'm fucking chilling, man. How you doing?
Shit, man, staying busy. Staying busy.
Always. Work hard, man. Work hard, play hard. That's what they say.
Hell yeah, shit, man. You told we ain't even gonna bullshit around. Let's jump right into it, man. You told me you had something good for me. You got me excited on what's going on.
All right, man. So we're gonna jump straight into some crazy ass shit right off the bat. All right.
Ooh.
So it's been going around the social media like crazy, and you probably seen the video. Now I want you to eventually go react to it. But what I'm gonna say is, a woman left six kids in a parking garage, left in the heat. And it, according to I think it was Arizona, according to them, it was like 89, 90 degrees outside. And it was in two separate cars that they left these children in a parking garage for over 2 hours.
6 kids in 2 different cars?
Yes.
Hold on, wait a minute. What fucking what? This on video?
On video, this is what happened. A woman had called the police because she realized that there were kids in there, and she had been sitting in the parking garage, she says, the woman, for an hour. So she called the police, and the police came, and the body camera footage from the interaction came out. And so from that footage, the woman comes up after, I guess, she sees the police cars or whatever it may be. However, she just fucking telepathically fucking knew, apparently. She just walked up and they started, the police officer started going on to the woman about leaving the children in the car. And the woman was going on about how she was coming to see her sister, and her sister was inside, and they had drove her with 2 separate cars, and then this is her kids and that's her kids or whatever.
What the fuck that gotta do with her leaving them in the goddamn car?
And that's what the police officer was saying. And so eventually the kids, and apparently one of them had a dog. So there was a dog, 3 kids in one car, 3 kids in the other, 6 children in total were left in this heat. And so the police officer got her to get them out, obviously. And then escalated, got everybody together, figured out who the parents were, and arrested them, obviously. I don't know what happened to the children. We don't know much about it yet because that's still being dealt with, obviously.
Bro, you fucking lying. What?
That happened real fucking recently, like, real recent.
I ain't heard about this. How the fuck you leave? It's 2 separate cars?
Yes, man. And the story doesn't really make sense or nothing like that. That's why I said they're still doing the legal actions and everything like that.
Man, I don't even want to hear that bullshit story she got. Because at the end of the day, I'm a fucking parent. Ain't no way I'm going to forget my daughter in the car.
Right.
Never.
Like,
fuck no.
Where do you think the line between struggling and being just downright irresponsible falls?
What you mean?
In that case, you know what I mean? She was completely irresponsible.
What? Because I was about to say, what does struggling have to do with you leaving your kids in the car?
Right.
I don't give a damn how much you're struggling.
You're be irresponsible.
Bro, I've been homeless, and my mom ain't leave me in the car. She ain't forget we was in the fucking car. Hell no. Bro, hell no. I don't want to hear that shit. Ain't no excuse, bro.
Yeah.
If she get locked up and get charged, she deserve everything they give her.
Yeah. And I can, like you said, I can get it if you a single mama and everything like that. But like you just said, your mama, wouldn't leave you in the car.
No. And it wasn't even just me. I got an older brother. It's both of us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all left goddamn 6 kids in 2 different cars? With a dog?
with the fucking dog. That's fucking crazy.
Boy, that just pissed me off. I ain't gonna lie. What the fuck? That's some stupid shit. What? Man.
Bro, the world is a fucking crazy ass place.
No. We're not gonna say the world. America is a crazy ass place, bro. America is fucked.
I can downright agree with you. America
America's
is fucked.
This is Candyland, bro. Fucking Candyland. You come here, do whatever you want. Don't even matter. You get a slap on the wrist and go about today.
Nah, absolutely. And speaking about getting a slap on your wrist and just getting away, this one's gonna piss you off a little bit more, and just because I know you.
Shit. I'm glad I got another bit sitting right here. Let's go.
So, bro, do you remember Gideon? He was this big brolic black dude. He's not very brolic. He's just big, but he's bald. He's got a beard, and he just did stupid shit. Like he would go into the malls and just prank people or whatever it may be, right? You know
I might have to see him because I ain't gonna lie. I see a lot of those skits and shit, people doing that, but I don't be knowing those creators' names. I don't be knowing their names at all. I just be seeing videos.
Okay, well, when you get the chance, look up Gideon. He is very well known around social media wise for doing pranks and shit, right?
Right.
Well, his pranks, and it's not even pranks, they're, at least in my vision, because I've watched a couple of his videos on this. He calls it EDP. I'm not really sure what the paraphrasing's for, to be honest. I haven't figured out yet. EDP. Huh?
You said EPD?
EDP.
EDP.
Yeah.
What is that acronym? Oh, you just said you don't know what that's for.
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out what the acronym's for. But
I don't even want to guess.
It is a show about catching, or let me rephrase, catching PDFs, because I can't say that. Catching PDFs.
You got to edit that out. You got to blur the word out.
I'm gonna have to.
Just censor your voice on it. You'll be all right.
Yeah, it's all right.
But all right, but yeah,
it's about catching PDFs, and however, we know a person who did this before. That this white dude, I don't even know that guy's name. I forget his name. He's a white guy. He's fucking tall, kinda. He's big. He's brolic, but he has like weird hair. He's just a weird motherfucker. But he used to do the same thing. However, he was faking it. Now, in my opinion, personally, I think it's real. Because hold
on, faking catching PDF?
Yes.
So he got people that actually pretend like they was,
either they were real and he did nothing to them and he was just pranking them, like he just wanted to like make them do the one chip challenge. You know what I'm saying? Because like legally, by legal standards, you can't hit them. You can't, because that's a
man, I be seeing videos, they be beating their
ass. I'm telling you, but
I be enjoying the video so much.
You can't, right? However, Gideon's made a place, in my opinion, where you can't. However, his show basically he hands them over to the authorities, and then the authorities deal with them. Like he calls the police, and then he like outs them in front of the police. The police arrest them. They take the evidence, and then they figure it out from there. And then if they like, one dude got off, he got like a slap on the wrist, and he completely outed the judge. Like he put her email and her contact county number and everything like that. Blasted her ass online. But let me ask you this: Would you first of all, I already know, would you confront a predator face to face like that?
Yes, I would.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Like, say it like this, I'm not gonna go out my way to falsely accuse nobody, and I'm not gonna press nobody off of no accusation. If I'm in the presence of you and I see you trying to be on that, I'm gonna tee off on you. I protect women and children, especially children. You know what I'm saying? So Hell yeah.
Do you think that the public online exposure actually stops the predators from coming out and doing it,
No,
or do you think it just drives them deeper underground?
no, it's easy to move a city and start over when nobody know you. Plus, these people weren't probably the people that aren't online anyway in the media, known in the media anyway. So they just gonna be a known face in their community. They go to another community where nobody knows them. Cause how social media is ran, a lot of the media you see, a lot of shit you're gonna see is based on the people you interact with and the area they in. So if you interact with nobody but people in your area, you ain't gonna see shit but what's in your area, people that's in your area, right?
Yeah.
So he just moved across the goddamn country to another state. Nobody know him. Cause it ain't like
Right?
cause it ain't like he on national TV. He's on social media. Not everybody see everything on social media. You know?
Yeah. No, that's true. That's true.
So it don't stop shit. You know what I'm saying? It I applaud it, you know what I'm saying, because it's a plight to fight evil, but it
I
don't
feel
stop
like it
shit.
just drives them deeper.
It does. It just drives them deeper, bro. It's just like how they say, a lock only keeps an honest man honest. A real thief don't give a fuck about that lock. That's how they is. They don't give a fuck about being exposed on social media. They gonna do what they do regardless until you lock their ass up or kill them one. One and two.
I ain't never heard that before. Say that again.
A lock only keeps an honest man honest. A real thief don't give a damn about that lock. He'll cut it off.
That's like
You never heard that?
downloading shit recently, huh?
Man, bro, my brother called me fucking Gandhi early. He was like, bro, because we was talking about like cheating and our homeboys, goddamn, and motherfuckers being burnt out and like just human nature type shit, you know? And he was like, bro, since when you became Gandhi on shit like this? And I was like, bro, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm not Gandhi at all, but it's just, I mean, yeah, it just pops in my head and it be the right shit.
Nah, absolutely. Nah, you're very good about that. I'm no.
It come, bro, like, I'll explain like this. When you become aligned and you cut out a lot of shit and you actually become aligned with your spirit and God, a lot of people like to say being aligned with the universe. No, I don't do that, play that whole universe shit because God created the universe. I'm not giving credit to the created. I'm giving the credit to the creator of the created. So when you align with God, and your spirit align, and you actually standing on that in the physical and in the spirit and in your mind, things start to happen. Things starting to open up. You like, bro, I'm able to manifest my life now. I see it. I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? I don't stress no more. I don't worry no more. You know, I can control things. Things happen because I want them to happen. And the things I don't want to happen, it might come, but guess what? I know how to take those things, the things I don't want to happen, and manipulate them into something I want to happen. You get what I'm saying?
Talk about word. You talking about manifestation?
Exactly. There you go. See, you getting it. There you go. See, and that's why I like to try to do on this podcast. I try to say shit because I know I download shit. You know, it made me feel like I'm going crazy sometimes. But I try to talk to where I'm teaching you how to do the same thing so you can get the same information. Because the thing is, all of us have access to all the same information. It's all about if you're ready to receive it or willing to receive it. Fact.
Talk about, okay. You said if you're willing to receive it, or if what?
If you're willing or if you're ready, if you're able. But some people aren't able to receive it because they have blockers.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You're not aligned for real. You know what I'm saying? You got shit that blocks it. I got shit that blocks me. I don't get the full extent of what I can do because, bro, we can do some amazing shit, bro. I've seen it. I've done some of it. I can't do it to the extent that I know we can because I have these blockers that, you know, I'm working to get rid of. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's blockers. Like, for instance, you ever thought of some shit and you swear it's your idea. No, you like, man, nobody ever thought of this shit. Then out of nowhere, somebody else that you ain't never met in your entire life has the same idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
We all have the same access to all the same information. Like motherfucking Michael Jackson used to say, when he think of a song, he said, "Oh, I gotta record this song right now before Prince get it." And I heard that, and I learned that off of watching dude 607 Unk podcast. He said, and I thought he was bullshitting, but that's true. He wasn't lying about that shit. I went and researched it myself. I was like, damn, cause bro, and it made me remember from when I was a kid, bro. I remember, and I'll call my older brother right now. He'll vouch for it. I swear to God, bro. My mom had bought me these Jordans, right? They was some crazy Jordans. You know what I'm saying? They was like, I used to call, like when I got them, I called them Space Jam Jordans. I was like, yeah, I'm rocking the Space Jam Jordans. Sure enough, and you know, back then when I was a kid, I used to write rhymes and shit because I wanted to be a rapper. And sure enough, right when I said that, and I don't got no time to be a rapper, bro, because when you have an idea, it's not going to be yours and own it unless you act on it. That's why Michael Jackson said, I have to record this song now before Prince get it. Being that I was a child, and of course, I'm not a rapper, I'm not going to go in the studio and record shit. I'm not even going to write it down, you know what I'm saying? Bro,
Yeah.
Lil Wayne said that shit in the song. Do you remember that song? He said, it was a Dre song, ooh, shit. It had a bunch of people on it. What was that song? He was like, some Space Jam Jordans. And me and my brother was like, bro, he stole your shit. And I was like, bro, he stole my line. But he didn't steal it. He acted on it and I didn't. Because we all got the same access. And y'all know what song I'm talking about. Somebody know, y'all know what song I'm talking about.
Yeah, put it in the comments because I don't know.
I can't remember, it was a Drake song. It was like him, Drake, Nicki. It might have just been them three. I can't remember.
I gotta do my research on it because I'm a little.
Oh my God. It's like when Drake first started popping for real. Like when Young Money was the shit. It was them three, Nicki, Drake, and Wayne. They was just fucking going crazy. Man, but y'all, I ain't bullshitting. I ain't got to cap about nothing. Y'all know I ain't capping. Y'all go look the song up right now. Y'all can type that lyric in the fucking Google and I guarantee it's gonna pop up. And I guarantee you, I'll call my brother right now and he'll vouch for that story. No bullshit. We all got access to the same information, bro. Word.
Yeah. And okay. And where do you think that access where do you think that information is coming?
God. Come from God. He created everything. He got all the information to give out. He put it out here for us to grasp.
Word.
Cause I mean, shit, it ain't like nobody like, bro. You said it yourself. I be saying shit, and then you ask me how I come up with it. I'm like, I don't know. Ain't like I don't know. Shit, I don't think about this shit 24/7 or nothing like that. It's just when you ask me about it and I need to give an answer, boom, it comes.
So let me ask you this, and then it's just forever stuck in there. You just always remember that information now.
Yep.
That's crazy. That's dope as fuck.
Once something is in you, once information is in you, it's always in you. Information only dies when you die. And then that information don't even die. It just go back out to where anybody else can get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like, it's hard to explain kind of because I don't fully understand it myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm just experiencing it, so I can just tell how I experience it. Because when I get information about shit, it be like, that's why I kind of stopped doing shrooms, bro, because honestly, I feel like I started downloading the first time I took shrooms because it was crazy. And I thought I was going crazy. It's just like, them psychedelics and shit, they open up your mind and you get too far too fast. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of motherfuckers that do psychedelics and shit go crazy like that. Goddamn, because they get too much too fast. And then when they try to tell somebody about it, they sound crazy because they ain't processed it, they don't understand it yet.
Yeah.
Like for instance, I tell you, the first time I did shrooms, bro, I came to a realization. And this was like this was like probably 3 years ago. 2-3 years ago. You know what I'm saying? I did first time doing shrooms. I was sitting there, I was like, damn, everything is so beautiful. You know what I'm saying? I'm high as shit. And then I started playing the game Star Wars Battlefront 2. And I ain't gonna lie, I had the most fun ever playing that game on shrooms. But then it's like Boom, it happened. It was like, hey, this shit ain't no bullshit. And I was like, why the fuck am I sitting here thinking this Star Wars shit is some real shit? Like, this shit they doing, like, because it is. If you look at Star Wars and look at shit in real life, it has a lot of correlations. And the shit is telling us hidden shit. Like them Jedi powers and shit, bro. I know for a fact we can do that shit in real life. Some of it. Not all of it, some of it, to an extent. Like, bro, we have powers we haven't unlocked because we have blockers and shit. I know that for a fact.
Okay, so elaborate on those powers. What are those powers?
It's hard to elaborate because I ain't done it. So it's like I can't really tell you what's fact and what's not because I haven't done it. But I just like I don't know why I know, but I know we have like, bro, we can heal ourselves. Everything Jesus did in the Bible, we can do and better and more. That's why I can't explain exactly everything we can do, but it's already been explained. Everything Jesus did, he even said it himself, you can do greater works than me. So that means I can do what he do and more. So why wouldn't I be able to force push something or heal myself or levitate? Why wouldn't I be able to do something like that if I can do what Jesus did and more? He walked on water.
I guess you just gotta believe it enough.
You gotta be aligned. You gotta get there. Cause I ain't gonna lie. Do I think that I would get there to that point to where I do works like Jesus and do all that shit? Probably not. I don't think nobody would be able to get there, honestly.
That makes me think though, right? So, but Jesus always said have faith. It's always about have faith, have faith, have faith, which basically means believe in yourself and believe in God, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like just have faith all around. They got you type shit.
Mm-hmm.
So, in that same sense, if it's believe, if you believe hard enough that you can walk on water, you think there's a possibility that you can walk on water?
100%. 100%. If you believe it, you can do it. If you don't believe you can do it, then you can't fucking do shit.
Because that would make sense. Any movie that you see, right? Like, and I'm gonna specifically note, like Superman, right? Now granted, some of the powers just showed up or whatever, but for the most part, like, when they're teaching them how to fly and shit like that, they're like, you have to believe it. Excuse me, you have to believe it for it to actually work. They're like, you can't just fucking fly. You gotta believe you can fucking fly, or you're just gonna fucking fall out the sky.
Exactly. If you can't imagine yourself doing something, you will never do nothing. Everything comes from the thought first. Nothing is just pops up. It's from the thought first. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. God created this universe, this earth from a thought. He creates everything from a thought. So everything we create, because we made in his image, we come from our thoughts. If you don't think it, so a man speak it, shall it be. You know what I'm saying? So a man thinketh, it shall be. Simple as that.
No, you got a good point there.
Simple as that, bro.
I don't know. Because
think about it like this. All right, think about it like this. How did this podcast come about? From me having a thought about it, right?
Yeah.
How did
taking action on that thought?
This chair right here, it was a thought first, right? And then it came into reality. Everything comes from a thought first. Right. If you can think it, so it shall be. So if you think some bad shit gonna happen to you. But if you think some good shit gonna happen to you. You manifest everything in your life, basically.
So do you think that anxiety is a curse that allows you not to fucking think good shit? You know what I'm saying? Some people just got bad anxiety, and they just
I don't think it's a curse. No, because it's all about training yourself to be able to recognize your emotions but not act off those emotions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cause bro, everybody get anxious. Everybody get anxious. You know what I'm saying? Everybody get nervous about shit. But you're not supposed to act off that. You're not supposed to let it control you. You're supposed to recognize it. All right, let me move around the way I need to move,
Yeah.
so the shit's not gonna affect me or affect my progress of what I'm trying to do. For
Right.
instance, for example, you want to ask a girl out on a date. You got super anxiety because she actually gave you her number and you trying to text her to ask her out. And you sitting there, your palms sweating and shit. Before you sit there and jitterbug and take some stupid shit, stop. Recognize like, damn, this shit making me anxious as fuck. Breathe for a second. Talk yourself through it. Wit, you gotta be able to goddamn put a camera on yourself and wit and observe yourself. You know what I'm saying? You gotta observe how you feeling, what's causing you to feel that way, what you're thinking at that moment to do, and cancel that out.
Mm.
You gotta work backwards, kind of, because it's like, all right, right now I'm feeling this emotion, and it's telling me to do this, but I can't listen to that emotion because that emotion is probably not the right thing to do, especially when it's a negative emotion like anxiety, anger, frustration, stuff like that. When those actions come to
So
your
you
head
think
from
in
those
that case you
emotions, you
need
have
to
to go
try
backwards.
and
All right,
look it up
don't
to
do
be
that.
in the moment?
Say what's that?
I said, do you think that in that case then you need to try and turn your mindset on to be, I'm just gonna think in the present moment?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you got to
Like,
think in the
okay,
present
I
moment,
got to
bro.
deal with this situation right now. What is
Yes.
happening? Because that's what I have to do to myself. Sometimes I catch myself running around because I have ADHD, moving about and just doing 60 things at one time, and I have to go. Okay, stop. Let's finish this right here, and then we'll move on to the next task. You know what I'm saying? Because
Shit moment to moment, bro. Like what you do right now going to determine what happened in the future. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you got to think about the present moment. You can't think about the future. I always tell people like, "Oh, what you plan on doing next week?" I was like, "That's too far ahead for me to plan. I don't know." Because it is too far ahead for me to plan. I don't know what's gonna happen a week from now. I might decide to do something tomorrow that goddamn change the whole goddamn that change everything.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You gotta think about the present moment.
no,
Cause
absolutely.
I mean the future got 1,000 fucking possibilities, bro. It hasn't happened yet.
And you know it's gonna happen, so just let it happen.
Exactly. If you know what's gonna happen, well, no. Fuck no. I honestly don't agree with that. If you know what's gonna happen, fuck letting it happen if you know what's gonna happen. If you know something gonna happen and it ain't gonna benefit you, motherfucker, you better change it. Shit.
Well, I don't mean it like that. But you have to obviously change that shit.
Yeah, no, they're not fucking with you, bro. I knew what you meant, but yeah. But you know, some people might you know, there's some people out there that don't got it all
I
up
get
there.
you. I get you.
But what's up, man? What else you got for him, bro? Because I know I probably got down went all the way off top of what you meant to bring to me. But they needed to hear that though.
They do. They do need to hear. And I love going off topic because it leads to some of the best fucking conversations. But we're gonna jump to another piece real quick. And this is a topic that I don't know why it's being brought back up. I don't know why. But it is coming back up time and time again. People still can't get over it. I guess no new dramas came out, so they got to keep talking shit about it. However, I want to get your personal opinion on it again. I know you've seen it. Blonie Blue reportedly slept with she slept with 1,000 men. It's not reported. She
Uh-huh.
definitely did. Slept with 1,000 men. My question is to you: is do you think that was about empowerment and attention, or something deeper, like mentally or emotionally? Because to me, everybody's hating on her, right? But I want to get down to like, okay, why is it a problem? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Why is it a problem that she slept with 1,000 men?
why did she do what she did? You know what I'm saying? Instead of talking about, you know what I'm saying?
I get what you mean, trying to figure out like trying to ask her what's wrong instead of criticizing her, right?
Yeah, trying to work out why she might have fucking did what she did. You know what I mean? So my question, like to you, you know what I mean? Do you think it was empowerment and attention, or do you think it was something mental and emotional that may have happened to her, or whatever?
I don't know, honestly. Me personally, this gonna sound cold, but me personally, I don't give a fuck what the reason was. At the end of the day, you fucking 1,000 dudes is crazy. Outlandish. You know what I mean? Like, fuck what you did it for. That's not something you should do. You know what I'm saying? It's wrong.
Yeah.
Hell no.
I would-
1,000 men, bro? Fuck, man, girl, what the fuck? Like,
My thing is though,
what type of empowerment would you get from that?
True. I mean, I don't know. That's a good question to ask. What
Like,
type of
and don't get me wrong, a lot of women that are sexually assaulted at young ages become hypersexual, but not to that fucking extent. Not to that extent, bro.
I don't know. I think when you're getting people do a lot of things for money. You know what I'm saying? They're doing a lot of things for
I mean,
money.
now if she got paid, she did it for money.
Oh, well,
But
she had to get paid. There ain't no way she did that for no money. Ain't nobody in the right mind is doing that for no money. If she didn't get paid for that, that's some fuck shit.
but even if you got paid, bro, like.
But let me ask you this: what does that say about 1,000 men, grown ass men,
They suck.
lining up
They suckers.
behind each other?
They
In
some
a line.
suckers. Wait, oh,
Wait.
in a line?
Yeah, waiting in line in the queue.
But you mean like metaphorically, right?
No, I mean, she was laying on the bed. There's probably the room had to be, I don't know. I didn't watch the video.
Wait, so literally it was 1,000 guys lined up in a line like an assembly line and going one after another?
So it was a line of like probably 10, 20 of them, probably. And then whoever else was doing it was probably is in the room right there waiting for the next person for somebody to call them in so they can keep filling the lineup. You know what I'm saying? And keep it going. Reportedly, I got to check the actual time.
Hold on. I thought you meant just like through her whole life she slept with 1,000 men.
No, okay, no.
Holy shit. Oh my God. Holy fuck. That changes the whole conversation. That changed the whole conversation. Bitch, you are nasty.
Wait. It took her. No, she wanted to break the world record. It took her 12 hours to sleep with 1,057 men.
Hell no. Hold on, gang. Hold on.
But what does that say about the men who lined up behind each other, looking at either? I'm presuming naked ass. I don't know. I didn't watch it. Or maybe shorts and dick was just out. You know what I mean? I don't know.
I'm not gonna hold you, bro.
Looking at these motherfuckers.
I'm not gonna hold you, bro. I'm not being in the same room with another man naked, bro. I'm not being in the same room with another man. Man, hell no. Hell no. And then if that many motherfuckers done went before me hitting that put man, I don't want that bitch. Man, hell no. I'm not putting my.
Who was the 1,057th man?
Sucker.
Who was it? Cause you that.
It don't matter if it only matter if you was the first one. If you was the first one, you good. Anything after that, you a sucker. You a fucking sucker. And you a nasty motherfucker. Nasty as hell. All of them nasty. All of them nasty.
The men who did that in my opinion, to the men who lined up for that shit, you nasty.
You a nasty sucker ass dude. And old girl that did that, you's a nasty bitch. I don't give a damn. You talking about trying to break a world record?
She had to make some money off that. Yes, you broke a world
I hope she did make some money to pay for the antibiotics, girls. I know you got something.
Seconds per man.
I don't give a fuck if you got penetrated that many goddamn times by different men. You was a nasty bitch.
And this is another thing, okay? In order for it to be considered she has slept with them, they have to come.
That mean they beating their meat by each other. Man, hell no. Hell no. That's some gay shit. Hell no. Hell no.
It took them 41 seconds apiece.
Hell no. That mean they right there edging themselves and going in. Hell no. Fuck. We need to talk about something. Man, hell no. That's nasty as shit. Man,
I want to talk about something else.
man, I didn't want to talk about that shit. Hell no. Man, fuck no. Ugh.
I told you I had some crazy shit for you, cuz.
Ugh. Man. That you said crazy, not fucking nasty. What the fuck? I wasn't ready for that shit right there. What the fuck? Ew.
So, yeah.
Ugh. I give more respect to a woman that slept with 1,000 dudes over her lifetime versus that shit there.
Bro, how do you think you would react if that was your sister or your friend or something? You know what I mean? Like
I don't got a
somebody
sister or
you
friend no
knew.
more. Straight up. I don't got a sister or friend no more.
Oh shit.
Hell no, man. Especially if you my homegirl and you do some shit like that, you ain't my homegirl. Hell no. Hell no, you ain't my homegirl.
Goodbye.
And if
Nah,
it's and so far as my sister, listen, I got plenty of family I do not talk to. That's just real. Cause what the fuck?
right.
You would not hold the last name Trapp and be doing some shit like that. Fuck no. Hell no. I will pay for your name change.
Den's
You dead as fuck and I'm dead ass serious. Shit. Fuck that.
fine.
Yeah, next topic. Fuck. I don't even want to think about that shit. I got a daughter, man.
Man, this be fucking bonkers, as they say, bro. This be bonkers. But we're gonna move on to the next topic. So Atlanta PD, Atlanta, just arrested. I think it was 3 days ago. Arrested 4 people, including YSL Woody, for organized street racing takeovers.
Oh, they're racing?
Yes.
Oh, man. How the fuck they racing in Atlanta? They roads are crazy. That shit confusing. Yeah, how they race down there.
Them motherfuckers be getting down in Atlanta, dog.
I don't see how they race, because I mean, we used to race back in the country, goddamn, but I ain't gonna say what road it on, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't want motherfuckers to cover, they might still be racing down there, but it's a long ass road down the country. We used to race on that motherfucker, but it's deep in the country, you know what I'm saying? It's a long stretch, 2-lane road, you know what I'm saying? But how the fuck, I don't see how they racing in Atlanta. I can see if you in the country, but bro, y'all in the city.
They be racing through the fucking highways, or late at night they just be fucking taking the street up racing.
It gotta be late at night when ain't no cars.
Motherfuckers get down out there, because I travel a lot. And I go down there to fucking through Atlanta a lot, and I got family who stay in Atlanta. Man, they drive like bats out of hell. That's my grandpa used
For
to
sure.
say that.
Definitely, you get your ass ran off the road and over there.
Nah, for real. That shit was crazy. But free YSL Woody, you know, free him for
Free Woody.
like this.
Shout out to Woody. He did come to South Carolina and did a 20v1 with the judge, so shout out to Woody.
Huh?
I said he did come to South Carolina and did a 20v1 with the judge that interviewed on the last episode. So shout out to Woody.
Yeah.
Free him, though. But what you was about to say, my bad?
Nah, you good. Shit. Man, I'm looking at this. I don't know if you're gonna want to talk about this, but we're gonna go ahead and talk about it. Diddy, right?
Mm-hmm.
He is taking a therapy program for his drug use and domestic violence now, while he's awaiting his sentence. So he looks better to the camera.
Man, he about to get a slap on the wrist, gang. He about to get a slap on the wrist, gang. He about to do everything to make... Huh?
Half the charges got dropped.
Exactly. He about to get a slap on the wrist. He ain't get hit with none of the major charges. He got hit with all the petty bullshit. He about to get a slap on the wrist. He about to go to therapy. And he probably about to do some shit like fucking go to church, become Muslim or some shit. Go to some religion. And he gonna get off. I ain't gonna say he gonna get off, but he probably ain't gonna do no time for real.
I mean, they already dropped it. It dropped a lot of his fucking time off.
He's not going behind bars, bro. I can tell you that much. He probably not going behind bars at all.
But that's just so crazy to me, dog. That's just crazy.
It's not to me, you know why?
That speaks so much volume without having to say shit.
Bro, we already know the same motherfuckers that supposedly convicting him do the same shit he do. He the one host the parties that they go to. They ain't gonna keep. He only getting punished because goddamn he tried to step. He overstepped his lane. That's all it is. He overstepped his boundaries and they punished him for it. They let him know like, hey, motherfucker, you get out of hand, you out of here. This your one strike, nigga. That's exactly probably what they said to him.
That would be some crazy ass shit.
Cause think about it. How the fuck you not get a domestic violence charge when you're clearly on camera beating her ass? How the fuck?
Nah, for real.
They giving this is a warning for him, bro. He gonna get off. He's gonna be fine. He's not gonna go to prison or nothing like that. If he does go to prison, he'll be here for a short amount of time. This is a warning for him. He fuck up again, ain't gonna be no more Diddy. That's what I feel like, at least.
Yeah. Now, we're going to go ahead and jump the subject into something that I know you love to talk about, and I personally love to talk about. Conspiracy theories, dog. And I got a good one for you today.
Rabbit holes. Let's go.
Bro, I got a good one for you today. And I'm telling you, I'm gonna try to do a conspiracy theory every podcast, bro, because we can talk about it because there's some good ones out here, but we're gonna talk about this one that I just came across, right? I read a lot of CIA documents, and this one has been in the discussion a lot recently. Now, I'm just gonna tell you the title. It is called Mars Exploration.
You talking about what Elon Musk said?
No. I am talking about a unclassified CIA document that just got recently unclassified. That is from 1984.
Break it down.
Let me talk about it. So, basically, I'm going to put it in the simplest sense.
Please.
They did remote viewing, which is basically, from my knowledge, is like basically astral projecting this person through.
Yeah, I know what remote viewing is.
Yeah,
Well, explain it for the viewers that might not know.
Yeah. Just hallucinizing them. I don't even really fucking know what happened. So maybe
they basically astro project, and when you astro project, you can go to different places and shit, and be there in the spirit and not
So he
actually
had
in
a guy
physical.
telling him where to go and what time to go to and everything like that. And my phone is bugging out. But they told him to go to a specific place in time where Mars existed and everything like that, right? And they kept moving him around. They kept moving him around to look at these different places, and basically he was giving a description on just what he saw around the area. Now, whenever they initially sent him to Mars, he described the area. He says, I want to see what it looks like. I don't know. I don't know it. It sort of looks. I kind of got an oblique view of a pyramid form. It's very, very high, and it's kind of sitting on a large, depressed area. It looks a yellowish and ochre color. Now, this is obviously the remote viewer describing what he's seeing, right?
Yeah, the structures and shit on Mars.
It basically goes on to say that he sees people running around because this world is crumbling, like the Mars and all the civilizations and the houses and everything, it's just crumbling. Everything's crumbling to the ground. People are dying, people are crying, and everything like that. And it kind of describes the whole Mars situation, right? But they classified this document and didn't let nobody see it until obviously Trump came into office and unclassified a bunch of fucking documents, right? So let me ask you this: in your opinion, one, do you think that we did that? Do you think that we remote viewed Mars.
Yeah.
And if you would like me to read more into the
No,
document,
I 100% believe we did that. You know, you ain't never heard of the story about how we remote viewed the moon? Remote viewed the moon? Cause the moon not the fucking moon? Not the moon that we think it is? So, another CIA document that was classified, you might be able to find it if you go research it. It was a guy, forget his name, I don't know all the details, but it was a remote viewer, sent him to the moon. He said he got into the moon. First of all, it was not a planet. It was hollow. Went inside. There were large structures, shit like conveyor belt shit, like just some futuristic looking shit. I can't really describe it. And he said there were beings in there, and they saw him and kicked him out, and he went straight back into his body. They told him, "You're not supposed to be here. You need to leave," and they forced him back into his body.
because apparently there's a tail on you, right? Is that right? Like energy tail that like basically a line that follows you from.
I don't know nothing about astral projection because I believe nobody should astral project.
And why do you think that nobody should astral project? Let's get into that.
Your spirit shouldn't leave your body until it's time.
Okay.
Astral projecting is a very dangerous thing, in my opinion. Like, your spirit leaving your body, what if you can't get back in it? What if something happens and you can't get back to your body? Then what you do? Where would you be? What would happen? You don't know. I don't feel like people should do it. I don't even feel like people should take shrooms because it gets you too far too fast. Like I said before, like certain things, it's certain things. Even though we're capable of doing, we shouldn't do them. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it. Like the whole,
but you can't, just because you can do it doesn't mean you should.
Right. Like I can go jump off a fucking bridge right now. I don't mean I should fucking do it.
Yes.
Like that's
but I do think that shrooms specifically, I think they do have a helpful nature. I just think that it needs to be done in moderation, and it needs to be done like as an eye-opening experience, and not just, oh, I'm doing shrooms. You know what I mean?
No, I don't feel like you should do it for that neither, because you basically using a cheat code. You're not doing it how you should. Using the shortcut, cheat code. You're not beating the game for real.
I feel like if it was a cheat code, God wouldn't put it here.
Why not? He give us free will, he give us choices, why not? You know? But if you like,
that's true.
Because honestly, I mean, shit. It just, because I mean, I understand what you mean if you use it in moderation a certain way, but if you're using it for like awakening,
if once in your damn life you're like, damn, bro, I just feel like off. I don't know what's going on with me. Like, because in like my opinion, like me personally, I have not done it yet. How into an experience that I want to do it. You know what I mean? And like actually experience it, because I've always been too fucking scared of it. But sometimes I think that like you need that eye-opening experience of a different perspective, because that's how it puts you in. You know what I mean? It puts you into a different perspective. You're almost like visualizing your life. You know what I mean?
I say it like this. I say it like this, because I'm not gonna lie. See, this shit crazy, bro, because this is why I like doing this shit with you, because I can feed off you, bro. I just grasp the download while listening to you, because you're not wrong and I'm not wrong, but neither one of us are right. If that makes sense. Because this check me out. If you're gonna do shrooms, the only people I feel like should do mushrooms are people that are able to handle how much information they're gonna get. You know what I mean? Because think about it like this: you got some people that'll do it and they'll go crazy. You got some people that'll do it and they'll be fine. Like me, for instance, I came out fine. I'm good. I'm not crazy. So even though I say it feel like I'm going crazy, because it will make you feel like going crazy, because the information you get, it sound crazy. When you tell it to somebody, they gonna look at you crazy sometimes. Except for the people that actually understand because they're in line. It's like, for me right now, if I did shrooms, I already know that I'm gonna get X amount of downloads faster than what I can actually get them. And what I would get them naturally, you know what I'm saying, through my spirit.
Yeah.
And sometimes it'd be a lot. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it'd be a lot to handle mentally.
Let me ask you this, okay? Because you're a conspiracy theorist, and based off that, my head obviously started to wander. And this is just something my brain built up. You know? Do you believe in the Matrix, right?
Yeah. What do you mean? Like, you talking about like the movie or that we living in the Matrix?
The like the movie, and then also that we kind of live in the Matrix.
Mm-hmm.
Do you believe in the Matrix? Like we live in the Matrix?
Hell yeah.
Okay. And so, do you think? And like you said earlier, it's like you said, a cheat code. And is it a? How do I put this? If you think about it like this, and you go, okay, well, if I take this cheat code, and I already think in my civilian brain or whatever that the government's out for me, you know what I mean, or whatever, and I'm already not living how I'm supposed to be living, you know what I mean, already. And so, what if my downloads are slower because I'm being forced to make them slower, right? And so when you have this experience, almost like this cheat code, you get so overwhelmed with the amount of downloads that you've had because you were supposed to already have them. But you just winded up going slower than you actually were supposed to get up. And like now for you, you know what I'm saying? You you're good, you know what I mean? You download shit quick, but you've been able to learn and maintain how to download that just that quick, you know what I mean? And so I think you were always meant to download that quickly.
Nah, for sure.
Just something that's hindering you.
Nah, for sure. Like I said, I have blockers. Like, not everybody is going. That's why I said it's not for everybody. Not everybody is able to handle it. Like, just like how Jesus had prophets, God has the same. You know what I'm saying? And not to say, well, I mean, fuck it. I'll say I feel like I'm a prophet of God. You know what I'm saying? Like, when it comes to spreading the word, that's what I do. Like, bro, you know me outside of this podcast, bro. You know I talk about the shit regardless. I'm gonna spread the word. I'm gonna tell people to get that relationship with God. I'm gonna tell people to align themselves spiritually. You know what I mean? That's what I do. That's my message. But it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody to do. Not everybody has that capability. Not everybody. That's why they say. That's why you always hear people like, man, it's too many chiefs, not enough Indians. You know what I'm saying? Because not everybody's a chief. Not to say I'm a leader or no shit like that. I don't want nobody to follow me. They need to follow God. I'm just here to give the message that He gave to give. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's always that saying, you know, God gives us His toughest tasks to the strongest soldiers, you know what I mean? It might not just be necessarily, you might have been tasked to lead an army, you know what I mean? To lead these people, you know what I mean? Or lead these youth pastors.
I mean, if so be it, so be it. That's what I'm gonna do if that's what I was meant to do. But until that time comes,
you'll download it.
Exactly. Until that time comes, I'm not gonna worry about it because I gotta focus on right now, what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? But I think that I think it's hard for people to have a discussion about like just spirituality because they don't understand it.
Yeah, a lot of people don't understand it because, like, a lot of people are stuck in 3D world where they can only understand what they see, what they could touch. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the spiritual aspect, that's outside of our dimension, outside of our understanding. So, and I'm not even gonna say it's 100% outside our understanding. You know what I'm saying? It's just there is a certain level that is beyond our understanding, and that scares us. You know, people are scared of what they fear what they don't understand. And then a lot of people, they aren't aligned to even receive the information, you know what I'm saying? Because you can have blockers, just like how you got cell phone blockers where your phone can't receive signal, we have that. We have things in this world that can block us from not receiving the message. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if somebody is sitting right next to you talking that shit in your ear, you're not gonna get the message. You're not gonna understand it. You're not gonna receive it because you got those blockers. And you got everybody has to go in themselves and remove them blockers. I can't do it for you.
Word.
You know what I mean?
Word. Yeah.
Like I tell everybody,
shit.
Word, this is the message I want to give everybody. We have you have those blockers. I can't remove them for you. I can only tell you steps you can do to remove them. So if you want to know them steps, next episode we'll get into them because I learned that. Matter of fact, if you're a fan of me, come back to watch me next episode. But if you don't want to wait on me, just because I want everybody to get this message too, bro, go watch the crazy ass motherfucker 607. Literally, y'all think you fucking crazy and retarded, but the man knows some shit because the same shit I'm saying is the same shit he's saying. If you listen to me, you'll listen to him. Simple as that. But hey, still come back and tune in with me because I know he fucking wilding. We got the same message, but he wild with his. I talk my shit, but you know, I'm gonna get it through to you the way that it's supposed to be. Me and my boy Tommy, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna knock it out the park. Hey, man. Always, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all hit that sub button too. I'm still trying to get to that 10K. I need to help me out now. But hey, y'all come back for it because we gonna have to touch back on this again for sure. But hey, I appreciate y'all coming through. Y'all have a good one. Peace. And hit CT Jewelers for your new chain, man. Come get iced out.
It's TDG.